you look pretty comfortable with it. It must feel pretty good for you.
This last game? Yeah, I mean, I think.
In the season,
Yeah, I think. Yeah, it's definitely been something I think all of us on offense have been growing more and more comfortable with as the season has gone on, and I think you've kind of seen that with how you've seen players develop more and more as the year has gone on, and you really haven't seen any guys go through lulls or things like that, and it helps me out a lot at the quarterback position. You have a bunch of guys running around making plays for you. It definitely makes things a lot easier on me.
Talk a little bit about Steve Hall, the way he stepped up the game that he had the other day.
Yeah, I mean, it was a great game. I think, obviously he had the two, I guess real big touchdowns. And anytime you can do that as an offense, get a quick strike, it helps you out a whole lot. It saves bullets, and you're not having to run a lot of plays just to get points on the board. So that helps. I think probably the biggest play was the third down conversion. When it was 3rd and 19, jumping up and making that play, because all of a sudden if you punt there, they go up 14-0, you really put yourself behind the 8 ball, and that's something that I guess we've really honed in on not trying to do to ourselves. So just stepped up and made a lot of plays for us, but in all honesty, it's not something that I guess is a surprise to me. I think when he moved over to the offensive side of the ball, this winter, I knew he was going to be a playmaker for us and be able to help us out in big ways, not just in a couple catches here and there, but in big ways.
Talk a little bit about the Ohio State defense.
Yeah, I mean, the Ohio State defense is always one of the best in the conference. I think their athleticism is probably just what jumps out to you. They got a bunch of players that are really athletic, run to the football well, are confident in what they're doing. So we definitely have to have a great plan of attack and be able to execute when the opportunities are there, because they're going to be guys that are flying around and trying to stay on the attack at all times.
How much does the team look forward to taking on the challenge of facing a team like them, a team in the national championship?
I mean, it's a great opportunity. It's one that, you dream of opportunities like this as a kid, and I think with how great that they've done, over those last 2 years, and kind of being the front runner in the conference, from start to finish, this year, this is just a great opportunity for us. I mean, this is something, as a senior, it gives you a chance to, do something that, we've never done before. We've never beat Ohio State before, so we're just looking forward to that opportunity of them coming in here, and we're going to do our best, this week to practice and be able to be prepared, for one of the best teams in the country.
Every year it seems like one of those top dogs get knocked off, in a big upset. Are you guys kind of taking the attitude like, why not us? We could be that team to pull it off.
Yeah, for sure. I think you definitely want to have that attitude, and I think you just want to do. It's not so much about, I guess the attitude that you think you have, but it's about what you're doing, each day in practice and what you're doing to prepare for a great team. Because I think when those upsets happen, they don't really happen on accident. They happen because the team was confident enough going into the game that that they felt that they could win it, and I think that's the confidence that we got to build all week. By the time we get to 11 a.m. Saturday, that we're ready to go and ready to just do whatever it takes to go out there and compete at a high level.